you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low,
Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between. Welcome to Sports Report Fight Night. And I wanted to do things a little different. I'm going to bring in my host, the only beautiful chocolate man on the Sports Report, the one, the only Mr. William H.D. Morgan, if you will.
If you will, baby, if you will. The most beautiful chocolate man in all of the world right here coming on the Sports Report Fight Night with Josie Hayden. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's go.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? What's up? Oh, KW, what's up? Ando, what's up?
We got Ando in the chat. Thank y'all for joining us. We're gonna
How you guys doing?
No time because it's been 2 weeks, and I got some shit I want to say.
What you want to say?
Fuck wrestling fans.
that goes without saying, for real.
Oh my god, dude!
We're all worst enemy at times.
Well, and I will never, ever, 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 ever put you and me and most of the people we know or talk to in that box, because no one I know in the wrestling world is as toxic as some of the people out there. Most of the people I know in the wrestling world are all about what I'm about, and that's peace, love, and wrestling.
Right. Feel you.
But my god, dude, I swear, I honestly swear, no, I'm talking about these ones that constantly make it AEW versus WWE. Either you're an AEW guy or a WWE guy. And even the ones, I'm even talking about the ones that products can do no wrong.
Mm.
I swear that's some of the more annoying fans. It's finding that happy medium.
Right.
Do I think everything AEW does is great? No.
Oh, no.
Do I think everything AEW does is bad? No.
But to your credit, you've always been objective about AEW, both ways. I gotta give you credit on that because you've always been objective about AEW.
That's my thing, though. That's what it really is for me. Is I just love good wrestling.
Right.
I just like to watch good wrestling. It could be from 20 years ago. I go back and watch old Impact all the time, old WWE all the time. I've gone back and watched Lucha Underground. Like, I just like good wrestling. And to me, good wrestling has a very large definition.
Lucha Underground was amazing, by the way.
Oh, my God. I was watching some clips of it the other day. And just the things that Angelico and Ricochet and
Sexy Star.
Sexy Star. But you even get into guys like Swerve Strickland, who was Killshot.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of people that were vital in that are now big names in the industry will blow you away. PJ Black.
Yep.
I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Penta probably would not be as big as he is in the United States if it weren't for Lucha Underground. He got over in Lucha Underground.
Yep, he did.
That's where Seattle Metal started, was Lucha Underground.
Yep.
I remember the first time I saw him, I was like, oh my God, I don't understand a word this man is saying, but he just oozes so much charisma.
Man, it's like, I don't know. I'm with you, KW. I'm with you. Bring Lucha back.
I would love to see them. And MLW is trying to bring back a version of it. They've been doing this Dario Cueto stuff for just about a year now. And I mean, they've got Mil Muertes over there and things like that. And I think that's as close as you're really going to get.
Plus, they're not going to have a beautiful title like they did. That was a beautiful title.
My God. Which one? Which one?
All of them.
Because
the Aztecs title?
The Aztecs, their championship title was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
The Aztec Gods title, where you had to collect all that thing was fucking beautiful and a brilliant idea.
Yeah, it was.
A brilliant gimmick that no one had ever really done before. You had to earn all these pieces of the belt before you could cash in for the belt. Like, that was a brilliant idea. I think more companies need to try and do something like that.
That was some video Zelda game type shit.
But back to what I was saying is, it really irks me in the toxicity. Did you hear Aleister Black got death threats?
Mm-hmm.
Aleister Black got death threats over the fact that he decided to take some time off. The dirt sheets spend it in ways that dirt sheets do. And don't get me wrong, I read dirt sheets daily. I do. I read them all the time. And I would say 75 to 80% of the time, most of them are correct. Mostly.
Right.
There's certain ones that we all know have a reputation for not being the most reputable. Ringside News.
Again, I agree with you on that.
Ringside's one of the worst. Every time I read an article that's Ringside, I'm saying that's more like 35% true.
Fuck you, Dave Meltzer.
Meltzer. Now, people can shit on Meltzer all they want.
I hate him.
But most of the time, 95% of what the man puts out is true. Now, the thing is I will say Meltzer sometimes puts out things too early. He puts out rumors that he's heard.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have 100% confirmation on said rumor. Right. Now, he is the type that will come back and say, okay, this is what I found out later. But he's not much better than some of these other guys because, and I get it, it's journalism. You get a scoop that's going to be big, you bring it out because it's a scoop. But my biggest issue is like with the Aleister Black. Oh, he's been released. He had a special condition release, and that was what we first heard. And then it took 2-3 weeks to finally get what the actual truth was. And it took Aleister coming out and saying, look, this is what's actually happening. And even in his statement, putting released in quotations, he just took some time off. That's the other thing is I feel like fans don't understand that these people are human.
Right.
Like, and AEW schedules a lot less than a WWE. I think WWE's schedule is 300 days on the road.
Only time you're out from WWE is when you're injured.
Well, and they've gotten better about giving people time off. That's not necessarily the case anymore. Like, it's not Rock Stone Cold days where you took time off, you lose your spot. It's not that anymore. They do give time off. Obviously, Randy's been off for several months now.
Yes.
But you still, with WWE, it's 300 plus days. AEW, they only work 2-3 days a week normally, taking out Battle of the Belts, some live rampages, pay-per-views, things like that. Yeah. But normally they're only working 1 to 2 days a week. But still, this, just because they're only working on TV 2 days a week, doesn't, a lot of these guys, if they're lower level, they're still taking matches throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
So Dynamite films on Wednesdays. These guys are probably on an indie show on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they're working more like 4 days a week. And then the ones that are past the indie show level, you don't just start making money and say, okay, I'm going to stop here. Right. I guarantee you every one of these guys got other things going on. Mox writes books. He does things with his wife. Britt Baker's a dentist. I mean, yes. Adam Cole twitches. Like, yes. All these guys have different things that they do. Some of them are models. Some of them do other things. All these guys have different things that they do, other irons in the fire. And as someone who side hustles their fucking ass off, like, I respect the fuck out of that, because one, wrestling is never permanent.
No,
you can't do this job forever. Like, yeah, do some guys get lucky and end up like Billy Gunn or Road Dogg or Sanjay Dutt? And I would say I would say something like probably 60, 70%. If you have careers like those guys, do end up doing something backstage, or
Well, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson still in the game.
I would say that's choice.
That's amazing.
I
too.
would say that's choice.
That's amazing too.
There's no way. I do not believe that some company,
That's
NWA.
amazing.
I believe probably every company, AEW, NWA, WWE, MLW, has tried to get those guys in their back. I believe also Ricky Morton and the Rock and Roll Express, maybe not together, but those guys will die in the ring.
They probably feel they can't do anything else but wrestle.
Exactly. There's some guys that know when their career is up and it's time to take a step back and move to the backstage. Then there's some guys that never will. Sting will die in the ring.
Yeah.
Sting will never be a coach. Well, he might be a coach for AEW, but you'll still see him on live TV.
Fact.
I never believe Sting will officially retire. And there's a few of those guys that Ricky Morton's Randy Orton. Randy Orton, I don't know if he ever officially retires or moves to a backstage role. I don't see that. I'd see him more leaving the business entirely when he retires than going into a backstage role. Which reminds me, here's another switching hot takes, because now I've vented that off for a minute until next week, because I swear, wrestling fans, man, it's the one thing that pisses me off about this industry. It's the one thing that drives me crazy. Like, it really is, because I've said it over and over and over again. I just don't understand the toxicity of wrestling fans. I just don't understand it. But all right, my other hot take. So I'm a Ricky Stocks fan, and we all know that
very much so.
You're not necessarily not a fan, but somewhere in the middle.
I just don't see what you do.
I have a comparison for you that I think is going to maybe change your mind on this.
Okay.
You know who he reminds me of a lot? A lot.
Who?
Randy Orton. Early 2000s Randy Orton. Full of himself, tons of potential, hugely charismatic, but not necessarily sure of who he is. Am I wrong?
You might
tell me I'm wrong.
You might be right about that.
Dude, I watched him come out the other night on Dynamite, and all of a sudden it just hit me. I was like even the pose, like I could see that pose lasting his entire career. But right now it doesn't have, but I'm watching him and I'm like, give him 3 years. Give him 3 years and like really build him up. He's Randy Orton. He's this generation's Randy Orton. Other than the fact he's not a legacy.
He's not what Orton is in the ring, but in terms
Orton wasn't what Orton was in the ring when he was coming up.
But even then, he was still better. He was still better than me in start.
If you
that point,
if you look at that OVW class, which was Batista, Cena, Orton, I think Samoa Joe was actually in that class at one point. And there's more that I can't think of. But if you look at that class, Randy Orton is top 5. Maybe. You're telling me out of Batista, Lesnar's the other one we mentioned. Batista,
wasn't that Lesnar, Benjamin's class too?
Joe, Cena, Benjamin.
Yeah, it was Benjamin's class too. Yeah. He's
bottom of the list back then. I'm not talking now. I'm talking back then. And that's what I'm saying. Yes, he was good. But the talent out of that class was insane. You look at that class now, and of our generation, 4 of the 5 guys I just mentioned are top 10.
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
Only taking out Benjamin, who just honestly got shafted.
Part of that is Benjamin's fault too.
I believe if Benjamin had been given the opportunity in his first run with WWE, he could have been an all-time great.
I think he was given the opportunity. He just didn't want it.
I don't know. The mama gimmick was so dumb.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was
so stupid.
And he didn't mind getting to the IC title level, but I don't think he wanted the world title. Because when you get that, because that world title has destroyed people. Some people couldn't have it.
Oh yeah, if you're not ready for it,
if you're not ready for it,
it will destroy you. I was worried. Great example. I was worried that the women's title was going to destroy Liv. Now Liv has stepped up and really made what we thought was going to be a transitional run into a legitimate run. Now, do I think she loses to Rousey in Extreme Rules? Yes.
Yep. It's over.
But they built that feud between them really well. They built Liv up well.
It's over.
I could definitely see Liv as a second-time champion now, where I thought she was going to be a one-and-done champion.
You think she'll get it again?
Not right away, but down the road.
See, the only thing that made me call for pause on that is the fact that Bailey's back. If Bailey wasn't back, I got you. But because Bailey is back, that makes me sort of kind of think she might not see it again.
Bailey is going...
I know she's on Raw, but
Bailey is going to lose to Bianca.
I can see that happening.
I don't see them putting the title on Bailey yet. It's too soon.
It's going to happen, though.
It will happen. It will happen. I definitely think it will happen. I don't think it happens this Saturday.
I just think Bianca's too hot right now. She's too over.
That's my thing is Bianca's too over, too good of a baby face.
Yep.
She's having a really good run.
Yep.
This feud with her and Bailey is great. There's no point to end it yet. You could almost run it.
Whose runs better, Bianca or Jade?
Ooh.
That's tough.
It's tough. I would probably say Jade, but the issue with Jade is it's getting stale. We've been talking about it getting stale for over a month now.
Getting boring. She looked great, but the whole thing is just getting boring. I think the TBS title starting. It's beneath her now.
I would agree with that too.
I think she's ascended past that point.
All right, Ando. Here's my question. I only point this to you because I kind of asked this to Will last week when it happened. Does Nyla beat her?
Nyla can.
To me, Nyla makes the most sense.
Nyla can.
To me, it's either Saraya, I don't think Saraya going for the TNT or any title right away is a big deal. I think there's still going to be some time for her before she has a match.
I know that I'm the oddball in the group, but I still think she's not cleared yet. Something just tells me she's not cleared yet.
I'm not quite sure she is yet either. She's cutting all these promos. I mean, the promo she cut last week definitely leaded to I'm getting back in this ring.
Right.
But I don't think she's clear yet. Even to the fact, like when last week with the lumberjack match, she went up and commentated instead of staying down on the ring.
Yep.
That to me leads to I'm not clear to be an actress.
I'm not clear to be wrestling yet.
But in that, even though Nyla would be 39, not 40, Tony has been known to throw curveballs. When everybody thinks this is what's going to happen, it doesn't. You do have Battle of the Belts this weekend.
Yep.
So, Nyla versus Jade. No. We talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago. Baker does not need a title. Baker diminishes any title she has at this point because she's too much.
She's
above them. She doesn't need them. There's no point. Putting the title on Baker is just about like keeping it on Jade. It adds no
she's her name alone
Yeah.
is over. She don't need it.
Um,
No, would I like
I
to
believe,
see it? Yes. Would
and
I
I
like to
think
see
you
it?
will
Yeah,
eventually.
but
I don't think it needs to happen right now.
no.
You need to put that title on someone who needs to be built up. Athena, Nyla. Oh yes, yes. I'm totally yes. Those two
I'm down with that.
definitely. That needs to happen. That definitely needs to happen. I agree. Yes, I want
I'm
to
down
see
with
the
that.
match. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let Jade drop it to somebody and then make that match happen.
And shout out to Jade because the one thing that you remember me and you watched her when she first made her debut, and she was terrible.
Yes. I mean,
Super
I remember when
green.
they first started putting her out there when Cody was still at AEW, and like I
Yeah,
was just like,
she was
she got
terrible.
no mic skills. She was terrible in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give her credit. These past 400 days,
Gotta give it to her.
she has really grown from just an athlete into a professional wrestler.
Yep.
And I do believe she loses this title and still continues to grow, and she will be the AEW Women's Champion sooner rather than later.
Yep.
I could honestly see her. Maybe Tony comes up with an option C or something like that. She cashes in the TBS title. She holds it for a year undefeated. Cashes in the TBS title for a shot at the world title. It's been done, but very rarely in the women's where you see someone go from a mid card straight to the world title.
My only thing
Jade could do that.
Would you take the belt off Tony so quick?
I'm not saying it needs to happen right away. I mean, if that's your idea, have Jade carry it through the end. Well, to get to
I will let Jade carry the rest of the year.
If to get to a year, she would have to carry it just about the rest of the year. I think she's just over 300 days.
Let Jade finish it. Let Jade finish the year. Then let her drop it in 23.
At
full
gear. At full gear. Well, full gear is November. Revolution's their first of the year pay-per-view. Yeah. January.
So let her she can drop it then because she'll have a 40-0 mark. At that point.
And they're protecting her now. Like she's only doing a match about twice a month.
They doing her like they did Mercedes Martinez when she was back in Shimmer and in doggone it and when she was up in New York. They protected the hell out of her, and that's what they're doing with Jade.
Yeah. Personally, again, I'm a Nyla Rose fan. I have been for a while. Trans to trans. I love the representation. I would love to see her to be the first person to hold both titles in AEW, and she would be the first person to hold first person general men, women to hold the mid card and the main title. She would be the first.
Yep.
I think she deserves that. As far as the women's division, she's one of the ones that helped get it started while you were building your Britt Bakers and your Jade Cargills.
Yep.
And I mean, really, the only one that's still there from the beginning of the women's division that's been there since. I mean, you rarely see Rio anymore.
Yeah.
Looks like what's her name? That's married to Kip Saban.
Damn. Wait a minute, she's still there?
Yeah, she looks like she joined Britt Baker now. She came out with Britt Baker this weekend.
Damn.
Penelope Ford.
Okay.
There you go.
Damn, she's still with him.
But AEW
got so many quality women on that roster. And
they're women for years. We're coming. They're so this Wednesday. Tomorrow is the 4-year anniversary, or we're coming into year 4, I believe.
You got so many quality women on that roster.
Yeah, coming into year 4, started in 2018.
I mean, just think about it. Hey, Nina, how you doing? Because you have
think about it too, Will. how much we were shitting on the women's division in the first 2 years.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't until 2020. I would say Sheeta, with that year-long reign, really put
kicked it off.
help. I mean, she did some work during COVID to really get the women's division moving and flowing. And then you brought it, and then Britt finally got to going, and like her and Thunder Rosa and the matches they had were mind-blowing. And then they brought in people like Jade, who was homegrown talent, but then you brought in people who weren't being used correctly in other companies, and Toni Storm,
Serena Deeb.
Serena is fucking killing it.
Oh, she's gonna be champion one day.
I would love to. I mean, there's another one that could possibly take the belt off of Jade. My issue here is the strongest ones to possibly take off are heel to heel. You don't really have a strong babyface, and Ando kind of mentioned it. Your strongest babyface was Athena, who had a 4-minute. I mean, their match it all out, I think, was longer than 4 minutes, but
more like 10.
It was like 10.
Yeah, more like 10. Pissed me off though. Think should have won that match. Just saying.
I mean, that whole pay-per-view kind of frustrated the fuck out of me. So, but the women's division has come a long way, long way, and I think the ad of Saraya was another big ad. The fact that you've got people like Madison Rain as the head coach, that's a huge get.
Huge get. And Saraya only counts it to me if she wrestles. If she's just gonna talk.
I mean, she's not a bad commentator.
No,
she's not a bad commentator. And I mean, if they really are looking to do a women's show, which has been the rumor for a while, she wouldn't be a bad commentator for that show. But I do agree with you, Will. I want to see her in the fucking ring.
She gotta wrestle in order for her impact to count. And to me, when she was in the E, she was aight. She wasn't anything special or great. She was aight. But in order for her to make an impact in AEW, she's got to wrestle. I don't think commentary would be enough because there's so much build behind her coming into AEW and people wanting to see her come back. That's what people are waiting for. And she doesn't do it. That's like a missed opportunity to me.
What made her really great in the E was AJ Lee. AJ Lee and the feud they had and the way AJ put her over.
Yep.
I wish Khan could convince AJ just to come back for one more feud with Saraya.
That'd be some amazing convincing because she's over in Wild doing her
thing. And not even just that. I've heard her on Renee Paquette's podcast here just a couple of months back, and she says she has no interest ever to get back in the ring.
Ever. I don't blame her. She's making money. What's she doing?
The only reason she went to WoW is because she believes in women's wrestling, and they asked her to commentate. She's down for that, but it doesn't sound like. Especially now that Punk is probably done.
Done. Ignorant ass. Everybody's up there talking about the issue with Punk was all WWE. It was all WWE. Well, sometimes it's not the company that you work for. Sometimes it's you. And I really think with the way he's acting, I think the problem was CM Punk, not WWE. And I know I'm gonna get some hate from some people about saying that because CM Punk is some people's messiah, but I just think it's not just WWE's fault. It's not just AEW's fault. A lot of that's CM Punk's fault. And man, you can't burn every bridge because now what are you gonna do? AEW, you done burned your bridge to AEW. You gonna go back to the E?
No.
No. So what you gonna do? Because you done burned your bridge in two of the major promotions. What you do? Go to NWA? MLW? they might not even take you. Well, I ain't gonna say MLW won't, but NWA might not.
I'm still not 100% sure AEW let them go. Tony Khan is unpredictable.
He could just be
And
having those boys waiting on the sidelines, is what I'm thinking.
well, and I do fully believe they're waiting for an internal investigation. But all we're hearing now is speculation. It
Yep.
is speculation on what people are hearing from backstage. But
Right.
ultimately, Tony's going to make the decision once he has the investigation back.
Because no one said for sure CM Punk is truly fired. No
No,
one said that.
no. There has been tons of rumors that they're going to buy out his contract.
Yeah.
But there has been nothing definitive.
Nothing
And
definitive, none concerned.
until
Nothing
the
confirmed.
investigation is over, I don't nothing will happen, and I'm still not 100% sure he gets let go.
The only thing we know
It's a lot of money and a lot of plans, and I mean, Punk's only into a year of his probably 5-year contract.
Yep. Only thing we know about CM Punk is he asshole. Everything else is unconfirmed.
As we were talking about a minute ago, AEW's 3-year anniversary show is tomorrow, and as always, it's a banger of a fucking card. I mean, that's the one thing about AEW is every week, it doesn't matter if they've only announced 3 matches or whatever, like the card is a banger. So
well, that's because WB's approach is stupid. They want to take every event and make it special and just leave the basic bone for Raw and SmackDown.
I like the way AEW kind of does it with the quarterly pay-per-views and then doing specialty shows with like Grand Slam. Grand Slam was basically a pay-per-view that you got to watch free.
Yeah. And WWE hasn't done anything like that in a minute.
Never. The best thing, like I've been trying to watch Raw, and it's boring to me.
It's not where it needs to be. Even with Triple H there, it's not
where
it needs to be.
It's still not. Like I'm watching it right now just to see the little clips for Bray or whoever they're hinting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Malachi Black, motherfuckers. I promise you, it's not Malachi Black. He's not coming back. So I'm gonna go over the card, and then I want to talk about this match on Rampage. You got Andrade versus 10, Mask versus Career. Could Andrade be leaving AEW?
Could be.
I think more likely 10 is going to lose his mask. I think it's time for Preston Vance to be Preston Vance.
So let me ask you a question. So you're going to do him Rey Mysterio style?
No, it's different because he's not a luchador.
That's true.
The mask was only for Dark Order. The mask was given to him by Brody Lee.
Yeah.
And I think he's about to leave Dark Order anyway. So I think it's time for him to lose his mask. I don't believe that Andrade, he's only been with the company, I think, 1, maybe 2 years.
2 years now, maybe?
I don't believe his contract's up. I've seen people go both ways on this, but I think 10's going to lose his mask. But anyway, card for Dynamite tomorrow. You got I Am Jericho Jericho and Sammy Guevara versus Bryan Danielson and Garcia. Holy fuck yes. That is going to be such an amazing.
It'll be a good match. So that's going to be good.
Sammy and Jericho are a great tag team. I know we haven't seen Danielson and Garcia tag together, but they're so similar. They're so just technically sound.
Yes.
They're going to be amazing together.
Oh, yeah.
Hangman Page versus Roosh.
Ooh.
Another banger of a match. Tony Storm, Athena, and Willow versus with Saraya in their corner versus Hayter, Serena, and Penelope with Britt Baker in their corner.
I'm feeling Hayter.
I'm feeling Hayter too, and I'm hoping like they keep doing these little ripples between her and Britt, and I think eventually it's gonna, and then she's gonna end up in BCC.
Mm-hmm.
MJF versus Yuta. Fuck yes. Now, if you don't know, MJF and Willa Yuta have a history. They trained in the same school.
Yes.
Under Pat Buck. Like, they've come up together. They've had tons of matches on the indies together. I've seen a couple of matches of theirs from the MLW days. This is going to be a great match just for the sheer fact that these two know each other well. And I fully believe Yuta just can't stand MJF because I don't know anybody who could stand that motherfucker. Even though, have you noticed here recently, he's been more in the public eye. You're seeing he just got engaged.
Mm-hmm.
He was at a wedding party the other day, which Liv Morgan and her boyfriend were also at. Like you're seeing more of MJF being just a normal person.
Yeah.
You got Darby versus Jay Lethal.
Another
freaking banger of a match.
I want to see that.
Jay has surprised the fuck out of me. For a man that is close to 40, this run that he's having in AEW, he might be at like the peak of his career right now.
Might be.
I could see this Jay Lethal at least holding the TNT title.
He ain't beating Wardlow to get it.
No, not Wardlow. It'd be after Wardlow drops it.
Yeah.
Maybe he drops it to Satnam, and then Satnam and Jay have
just do their thing. Yeah.
But Jay is really, really impressive with this run right now.
Kicking ass right now.
Yeah, he is. And then you're going to get Luchasaurus in action. Again, it's a banger of a card. There's not a bad match. Oh, I mean, Sammy and Danielson, you've seen their matches together. You know they're going to go hard. And you throw in Jericho and Garcia. Like, that's just, those four together are just going to kill it.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
It's the one and only Santino Marella.
Mm-hmm. Real quick before you go further, I just want to say really fast. We didn't talk about it before. Rest in peace, Antonio Inoki. You will be.
We should do this right. We're gonna take a quick moment of silence, and I'm gonna pull off cameras for a second, and we're gonna just do a moment of silence for Antonio Inoki, and I'm gonna say it. Motherfucker held the WWF title. He was the WWF champion.
Go on, say it.
Yeah, I'm going to turn off our cameras for just a second and pull us down, and we're going to take a moment of silence for Antonio. You can't not, the effect that man had on wrestling. Don't even look at his career. Look at what he created with New Japan.
Yep.
And New Japan is by far the second biggest wrestling company in the world. Now, in the States, is AEW second? Yes. But in the world, it's WWE, it's New Japan.
No question.
And then AEW.
No question. Question.
Because when you get over into Europe and all that, New Japan rules. That is where everybody wants to be.
And we talked about just Ohio Valley's class. Can you imagine what talent went through New Japan?
Oh my gosh. Bro, there's been so many people. So many over the years. People you didn't even realize spent time in Japan. Spent time in Japan.
Yeah. You
look at AEW now, and I know you don't like them, but you got Omega, you got the Bucks, you got Hangman, you got Kip Sabian, who spent some time over in Japan. The list goes on and on. Jay Lethal has spent time in Japan. Samoa Joe has spent time over there.
Yep.
The only ones that really haven't are your newer guys.
Yeah. But all your vets, most of your vets have spent time over there and perfected their craft.
And you also look at people who weren't huge over here that were gigantic over there.
Vader.
Bruiser motherfucking Brody. Vader. Bruiser Brody is almost like God
God
in
over
Japan.
there.
Like
Yep.
you go over
Yep.
there and you mention Bruiser Brody's name, and they were there is a statue of Bruiser Brody in front of the Tokyo Dome.
And then can you imagine the matches that they had over there?
Oh
That
yeah,
match with Stan Hansen and Vader,
yes,
where Vader had to put the eye back in.
yes. And that's the
Boy.
other thing. Like people don't like United States wrestling fans don't give the respect to New Japan and deserves because it's also like it's a lot rougher. Strong style isn't just a like a statement. Like they're actually taking kicks, they're taking punches. Like um now, do they still learn and pull things? Yes, but like the punches and kicks in New Japan style are real.
That's why I give Oscar all the credit in the world.
I still don't like how they're using her in WWE.
I can't stand it. I
I
can't
just
stand it. Because
I watched
I thought she was gonna finish her run and then go back over there. But
I watched the beginning of Raw this week, and
you saw I get beat up
uh,
in the back.
well, no, she came out with Bianca and
Yep.
Alexa,
Yep.
and I don't get this group together.
Don't
Two,
make no
like
sense.
I'm not really a fan of Alexa Face. She just plays the heel so well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then Asuka, like this, I don't get this character. Like I want to see the badass that we saw in NXT
That's what I
that
want to
went
see.
undefeated 100 and something matches. Like
That's what I
I
want to
want to
see.
see the dominant Asuka. But honestly, I don't know if we could get that back and it
The
be
thing that kills
believable.
me, the thing that killed it for me with Oscar, I will always love her to death. But the thing that killed me with Oscar, when she lost to Carmella on TV on SmackDown, oh, I was pissed at that point. Charlotte, I sort of kind of get because she's Charlotte, but
Speaking
Carmella,
speaking
really?
of that, I've read a dirt sheet report that she is about to make a return, and there's
She need
talk
to
about
stay gone. We don't need
Her
Carmella.
dropping the Bianca dropping the belt to her.
No. Why? For
Because
what?
she's got the
What
last
Corey?
name Flair.
What
That's why.
Corey? Ah, I agree with you, Ando. I agree. I agree. She shouldn't have. I mean, look, if Charlotte would have lost that match, it wouldn't have hurt her. It wouldn't have hurt her. Because if you go back and look at everything that Asuka did in NXT, if you go back and look at everything that Asuka did in Shimmer, yeah, it wasn't that long of a run over there, but she had a pretty good run in Shimmer. Then look what she did in Japan. It's kind of, come on now. Y'all got to just stop with this madness. But they doing her just like they did Sims K. Just the same. And Charlotte need to stay gone. And even though I don't like old girl, she needs to be heel again. What'd you find?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I've been trying to order groceries for the last 4 hours, and I had one
Instacart.
order shipped.
Okay.
So
We do
I had one
Instacart.
order cancel, and then I called them, figured out it was a mistake on their end, and replaced it. And then again, the lady was trying to cash out, and she says my order is canceled.
Damn. But yeah, Bliss needs to go back to being here. I don't like Bliss. I think Bliss is just useless to me. But I've never been a fan of Bliss. But she need to be heel again. This whole face run is just stupid. It doesn't utilize her talents at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Alexa is
She's
she
not a
needs
good
to go heel.
face.
They need to totally do away with the Fiend thing, the doll, all of it. Like she
All of it.
needs to just go back to being badass Bliss.
Even if you put her back in the Harley Quinn gear, I could take that better than what she's doing now. Let me see. What did Ando say? She can pin me anytime. Oh man, she can pee me anytime as a heel.
But I think that was she's not coming back.
I don't think she is either.
No,
Because the way she's
not coming
dropping
back.
the WWE name on her Twitter pretty much says she's not coming back.
I
Which
don't
is a
think she's
damn
coming
shame, which is a damn shame. But if you think about it for a second, what is left for her to do?
Nothing. Not in the
She's
E. She'd be
not in
better
the
off
E
to go to
anyway.
AEW.
Or go somewhere else. You can go somewhere and make buku's money as Mercedes. Buku's money.
I don't think she's coming back.
I don't think she is
Because
either.
I think if they were going to bring her back when they were doing the tag things is when they would have brought her back.
Yep. Oh, I agree on Lions. Ooh-wee.
But
she is bad. Y'all saw her the other week. Y'all saw her the other week on NXT. Ooh wee, get loud. Get loud, as the preacher man said. Get loud. She is bad. That's just unfair for her to be that bad. Just unfair.
But all right, guys, I think that's about all I had for tonight. Will, you got anything else?
Nope. I want to get the Anoki thing out there real quick. Rest in peace to him. But let's finish off this week with some good wrestling, man. We gotta overcome this. We gotta overcome this terrible Raw. I watched the little clips on Hulu the other day. I mean,
it was
today.
a good one.
It wasn't good. That's the clips on
I would
Hulu
say
I
this
saw.
was one of Triple H's weakest since he took over.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
But all right, guys,
need to go back to 2 hours.
I agree with that. 3 hours is just too long.
Too
I cannot do it, especially like now being on the East Coast. Like that's 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. And then you also have to compete with Monday Night Football. And that's when and I keep saying this, but he won't listen to me. When you up against Monday Night with Football, you need to have your best stuff. And last week wasn't your best stuff. So Triple H, get on the ball. And yes, Caden is bad.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for us this week. For another round of Fight Night. Make sure Make sure you're checking out all the stuff we got on the Sports Report, our flagship show, Sports Report on Monday nights. You can catch me, Will, Tony C, or not Tony C. Wow, holy shit!
You going way back.
7
minded a time machine, Josie.
7 Dan, and our new man going to be on there sometime soon, Mr. Haystacks Calhoun.
He should have been here tonight.
So make sure you're checking that out. And then on Thursday nights, you got After Dark, checking out the human side of sports. And then on Sundays, you got the winter meetings. And coming very soon, like probably in the next week or so, the Hardwood with the Dick.
We got preseason basketball rolling right now. And when the NBA comes in, oh yeah, we're going to cover it for you guys. We got you covered on the NBA.
It will probably switch off because winter meetings is probably going to be taking a break because basketball is coming to end. And then you'll be getting the Hardwood.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you, Ando. Thank you.
So make sure
Go Bulls.
Make sure you're checking all that out. Also, make sure you're checking out the Geek Gauntlet every Saturday with my man Will and Shaw. Guys, we love y'all. Thank y'all for taking time spending with us on this Tuesday night. And we will see y'all next week.
Later, guys.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.